Now lift your right hip off the floor, just a little. And then push your right hip down. The more the hip pushes down, you'll feel the middle of your abs working. Now, let the hands just rest where they are and lower your right leg down. Don't let it touch the floor. Keep the heel hovering off the floor. Now, as the heel's hovering off the floor, just feel what's happening with your abs when your hand is on your belly. Feel as though your right hip is being pulled up towards your rib cage. Lower the hip, lower the foot a little more. Inhale, lift the leg, come all the way up. You'll feel your belly relax as the leg comes up. Push your hip down into the floor and lower your leg. Keep your hand on the belly so the heel hovers off the floor. Don't let the heel touch. Feel that effort onto the right side of the body to hold the hip in place and lift your right leg. Yeah. Lower again. Just go halfway, just so you can feel, and then lower the leg a little more. Push your lower back into the floor. Your back has to stay connected to the floor. And as the heel just hovers off the floor, go as low as you can go. Inhale, lift your right leg and bend your right knee. Pull the knee into your right shoulder and bring your right foot down. Again, left hand on the left side of your belly. Lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Yeah. Push your left hip into the floor. And just so you can feel what's going on in the abs, you might feel it doesn't really work as much here. It might be working a little bit stronger on the other side. That's okay too. It's just an observation. Now, keep that left hip pushing into the floor. The more effort it pushes down, the more your deep abdominals trigger and activate. On your next exhale, push your lower back into the floor and gently lower your left heel. The more the heel hovers off the floor, push your lower back into the floor. Feel the abs change underneath your hand. And then inhale, lift your left foot. Feel the abs change. Yeah. Push your left butt cheek into the floor, left side of the back into the floor, and lower your left heel down. You want to get the heel as low as you can, but don't arch your back. If the back is arched, your abs are doing nothing. You want to keep your back flat against the floor. Inhale, lift the leg again. Your back doesn't move. Your back stays in position. Yeah. And slowly lower your left leg down. Really feel the back press into the floor. Feel the activity of the abs through your left hand and lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee. Left hand to left knee and pull the knee to your left shoulder. And lower your foot down. Wibble, wobble. And as the knees wibble, wobble, this is where you feel the stretch through the side of the body, and you'll feel that through your abdominals as well. We'll check into our arch and flatten, and we'll keep doing this. So dip your hips towards your thighs, your back arches. And sometimes this is a welcome relief from the pose we just did a minute ago. As you breathe out, tuck your bum under. Flatten your back against the floor, feel your abs drop. And now bring your body into neutral. Let your hands rest and lift your feet from the floor. Keep your knees bent. Now, when you look at your knees, you might be able to see your feet. You shouldn't be able to see your feet at all. You should just see the tops of your knees and some of your thighs. You can't see your feet at all. But there's a natural thing that your body has done, which is to flatten your back against the floor, because it needs to, because it thinks it's sitting in a chair. Your shins are level with the ceiling. Don't let the feet collapse. So you keep your feet level with the ceiling. You can lift your feet just so you can see your toes, and then drop your feet so you cannot see them. Yeah, so just doing that just a little, and then when you drop them, you should be able to see your feet at all. Yeah. Okay, so keep your back flat against the floor. Focus on your right foot and point your right toe. Now, let your hands turn towards the ceiling. Now, if you feel your abs are working here, you can happily stay here. You don't need to do any more. You want to really kind of intensify it, you'll make it more dynamic. Inhale here. As you exhale, close your eyes and drop your right toe towards the floor. Now, because your eyes are closed, you don't know how far your foot is. And the slower you go, the more you'll feel that into the right side of the body. And lift your right leg. Lift up, brilliant. Slowly lower your right toe down. Take your time. Keep your back flat against the floor. Notice if your hands are doing anything. Notice if your shoulders are doing anything. Notice if your jaw is doing anything. So they shouldn't. And then lift your right foot back up. Lower your right foot back down. So really feel the lower back really imprinting into the floor. Feel your abdominals working strongly. Inhale, slowly bring your right foot back up. Pull the knees into your shoulders. Let your feet rest and rock gently side to side. Just gives your back a break.